Hello, my friends. We continue. The fact that I only have 12% of the trophies on my 9th session of playing this game is wild times. Oh, why is it starting from the beginning? I don't like that. I think I did save before I stopped. And it probably auto-saved too, but now I have anxiety. Okay, yeah, we're okay. I just want to help you, Nectar.
So what is this?
Okay. It does have an autosave. Oh, yeah, definitely. I didn't have a save file for my game for like 2 weeks. I only had the autosave. Oh, an update happened last night. That's why. Okay. Thank you for that. Alright, we've done the side quests that are doable here. Stop it. For the time being. And now we have to go to wherever the heck they are. Oh, right, Martha's Rest. Right. Okay. There is now an option to control the motion blur in settings.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
Still weird
I
that
trust you
Sid
don't
is like
mind.
a title more
Also
so than a
thought you might
name.
need some help. And it appears he was right.
You
Seiji.
could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
That can't
I
be
don't
good.
know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Oops. Hello.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Sure.
Hello.
Hey? What?
Way over there. Okay. The Sid title is an interesting touch. So the first time they said, "Hey Sid," I thought somehow Sid wasn't dead. And I got all excited. Alas, we are Sid. Justice Jade. Clive does have Rama's powers now. Yeah, but how many people knew Sid was Rama's dominant? No, I wanna pet Torgal.
you get so big?
In the 13 years that you weren't there, that's when. What kind of question is that?
Look. Up ahead. Martha,
Martha,
are you hurt?
Don't
were
worry
we able to
about me.
record the next
It's them
podcast
at the
episode
Abbey
yet?
who need
No,
you.
we weren't,
You have
and
to
it
do
seems like it's
something.
going to be a minute.
Tell
So
us what happened.
we're just going to keep going
What
with the
happened?
game.
The damn
and
Black Shields.
The
That's what
podcast will
happened.
happen when it happens.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were going to hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
I thought it was meant to
Shield.
protect Sid's family members so they
Some
couldn't be
pussy
tracked to
joke.
Clive.
There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
Sid was fighting for a vision of the world, and his vision would die if Sid died. I mean, we're carrying on the legacy. That is what has been discussed. I know we need to go to the right, but we're gonna go get this shiny thing. Yeah, we're discussing Clive taking on the Sid name. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight these guys because there's another shiny thing.
All right. This one.
Oh, hello. Nice. Oh, you're a big boy over there.
Pick off the weakest first.
Does this just hang out here forever? What's going on? Okay. Now we can go the direction we're actually supposed to be going. What's been the most difficult fight for me so far? I mean, probably the, is it in Righting Wrongs? I don't know which one. The Clive versus Ifrit versus Clive versus Ifrit versus Ifrit. Oh, you were docile. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the shadow fight. Screw the shadow fight. I think we can leave, and I'm gonna try and just leave. I don't want to fight the poor babies. Wait, but where are we trying to go? That way. They're like, all right, you've stopped fighting.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
It's not looking great. You call it the Persona 4 fight now. You had more issues with Typhon. Typhon wasn't really a problem for me. I think I did it twice.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to
The
this.
toughest fight for you was the dragon before you cracked the
Wait.
crystal. That one I did, and it only took
These
me 2
two
tries
aren't
also. And the first time I think I only had one potion when I started,
Must have
so...
sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
You've only game overed twice?
This won't take long.
I've died a lot. Yeah. Oh, that was satisfying. Go on, do anything. My struggle was with one of the dragoons because I was still hitting circle to dodge. It's hard. That still happens for me sometimes. Not often, but on occasion.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Oh, I need to look at
I
what
didn't
that
see
was.
the abbot. He may still be alive.
update added 3 more button maps if you don't like the default or options B and C.
The abbot.
The lightning spears you throw should not be mapped to circle. That is screwing me up too.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Martha to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
Aww.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
Cole is second in command of the Cursebreakers, who assists with the coordination of their troops' bearer-liberating activities under the supervision of his captain, Doris. Formerly a slave soldier for the Fist of the Republic before being freed and taken in by those he now calls his brothers and sisters in arms. The Crystal's Curse, previous quest. The price bearers and dominants pay for channeling ether through their bodies, the gradual petrification of their flesh, does not affect those who use a crystal to cast magics, beginning with a stiffness and ache in the extremities. As the curse progresses, limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last, the victim turns completely to stone and their body crumbles into dust. There is no known cure. The Black Shields are an order of knights instituted by Empress Annabella, Clive's mother, in one of her first acts as vicereine of the newly established imperial province of Rosaria. They are tasked with purging the impurities, yikes, from the province, which in practice primarily involves slaying bearers upon the slightest pretext. Glademond Abbey, a church of humble stone buildings perched above Sorrowwise Bay in the imperial province of Rosaria's southeastern lowlands. The abbey was built in order to propagate the Gregorian faith after the Duchy of Rosaria was made part of the Holy Empire of Sambrec, and as such is one of the rare examples of imperial architecture in the region. And we know about Martha. Landlady of the Golden Stables, a tavern at the heart of Martha's Rest. She's also a friend of Sid's cause, keeping the hideaway supplied with both victuals and information on developments in Western Storm. A second string to her business that she strives to keep secret from the imperial authorities.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift.
We were over
If the abbot
there.
was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Alright, let me see the button mapping. I feel like at this point I probably want to stick with what I've got. But let's see. Evade. Iconic feat. Jump. Move the camera. Melee attack. I think this is basically exactly the same, except it switches evade and iconic feat. Is that the one that you like, Muse? Evade. Oh, cycle icons is triangle. Don't do that to me. Let's try this one. And if we hate it, because now we've put the other one in our muscle memory, we'll try this. We'll go back. So, Corndog, the one that I'm gonna try now, whoops, is this, which I think is basically the same as the default, except that it makes evade circle and the iconic feat is R1. But otherwise, as far as I can tell, it's exactly the same as the one I've been using. And given that I'm still occasionally trying to dodge with circle, it feels worth trying. Sam. Okay, so now we have to run back over to where we just were. Stream Elements is not currently subscribed to the channel. That's the problem. We haven't fought one of these before. Oh, what is happening right now? What is this? What's going on? Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, better, stronger, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these little purple icon notorious marks can earn him not only renown, a thing we haven't talked about yet, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. Okay, sweet. Let's do it.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has.
It's a floating eyeball. Oh, have I not? What? I'm confused. Oh, it still shows it to me in that spot, even though that, okay, got it.
Already.
Now I'm getting messed up.
Find how.
There it is.
Guess we're all ready.
No! Oh, I thought I tried to get away, so now I have to start over. That's flippin' frustrating.
Nice try. There's a good boy. That's better. Too slow.
Alright, relax.
Guess we're all ready.
Go, Torgal! Torgal, kill!
Kill!
Nice try.
Oh, I see. That's my little battle circle.
To me, Flames!
I am feeling the improvement in the cooldown time, for sure. Out! Oh, that was my own fault. That was entirely my own fault. I could have been healed better than that. I had healing left. That was my own fault. Frustrating. Alright. It's okay. We're gonna do it. It's doable.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Oh, good point. Doom auto kills regardless of health. Yeah, I guess typically though there's a countdown. I don't know. But you're right. This is not gonna be worth it. This is gonna be some bullshit. Yep, absolute bullshit. Oh, I'm nowhere near where I want to be. Put me back. I went the wrong way. Alright, let me go towards the... I think this way. Is that right? Nope, that's not right either. Oh my freaking god.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Okay. Okay, this will be correct.
How do? Much obliged.
Oi, look sharp!
Okay, this is the way out to where we're trying to go. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, let's go, you.
There's no turning back.
Hello, Cheesy. Hit him with all of it. All of it. Oh, get me out of there. Oh.
Nice try.
I couldn't see. So I couldn't. And I almost had it too. But I couldn't see where I was. Deeply frustrating.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. They've killed my bear.
And they called themselves our
look sharp!
Wow, all the walkthrough says about it is that it will be there, and after either defeating it or running away, to move on. I want you all to know I'm leaving that sparkly thing there because I know it's something I don't need. That move that gets me.
Nice try.
I am tackling a hunt because I just found out about the hunt. We finally did it. After getting one-shotted by a move like 3 times. Mostly because the first time I didn't know that's what would happen. And the second and third times because the camera was in a place where I couldn't see. So I couldn't get out of the way.
That must be the bridge.
Was never in doubt.
Da, 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 da. Wait, where'd my little sparkly boy go? Oh yeah, it didn't even occur to me to save when I went back to it. I just went from the obelisk every time.
Out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick break and deal with my barking dog. I will be right back. Okay, we back. Back at it. Okay. Return to Martha's Rest. Let's fast travel. I don't need to run back there. Rising Flames. Oh, these are the Phoenix ones, and I'm thinking of, I'm thinking of these. Will o' the Wykes. Oh, hell yeah. But they have to share the fire spots. That sucks. Because Ignition is so good. And Flames of Rebirth is absolutely crucial. Oh well. Think about it later.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
How do I know, is my renown listed somewhere? Oh. How do I make his... Can I do anything to make him better? Torgal. Do I just keep petting him? It goes up on his own as you progress. Okay. I feel like I should be able to pet him into ultimate being. My renown is listed somewhere. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Attack, defense, stagger, strength, vitality, will. Gear and icons. HP, attack, defense, stagger. Abilities. Or maybe it's just at the hideaway that you can check. Oh, that might be true. Renown is listed after you complete a mission or when you go to the Patron's Whisper in the hideaway. Patron's Whisper.
No one survived then.
Alright, we'll go look in a little bit.
Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, Why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this.
Yeah, they're doing a racial cleansing.
Actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands.
Damn.
Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived.
What's a Stolas?
He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
A little
Then we
bird.
must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Why did she say that in a way that sounds like that is not for fighting purposes? Let's go to the little shippity shop. Oh, side quest. Oh, this is what people have meant when they say a plus. That's the first one of those I've seen. Okay, but I'm gonna go to the shop first. And then we'll go do that. Stolas is the name of the owls they use to send messages. Okay, somehow I hadn't picked up on that. I mean, through context clues, I guessed correctly, but I had not actively, figure that out.
Much obliged.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have elixirs. Hold on. Okay, I need to, It's interesting they call it an elixir and not just a mega potion, which is what it would be in any other game. Elixir specifically alludes to restoring all of your MP, and we don't have MP in this game. How do I... I'll do it in a second, but I want to set that to my other spot. Oh, I got new stuff. That must have just happened. Did that just happen?
I wanted one of those. A fair trade. Is that everything?
See, at least he calls these things fair trades and isn't yelling at me for
Take care out there, eh?
giving him my business and using the prices he set. Okay. Actually, before we do that side quest, I want to go to the hideaway real quick. Oh, the hideaway is the next part of the story. Okay, I don't want to go to the hideaway because I don't want to progress the story yet. Never mind. I take it back.
Try not to move.
Is this going to give me chocobo travel?
You there! Don't just pass! You handy with that sword of yours?
You could say that.
Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not?
You're robbing me blind,
It's a
you know.
flock of noble
Then change your
chocobos
prices,
are in
Karen.
need of help.
You have a captive
Chocobos.
market.
You heard me right.
You have no
Wild
competitors.
birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Did I try out any of the new button maps? So
Right.
Oh, okay. So I
There's
asked
a
you
good
this. You must
lad.
have been on the call when
Where
I
can
asked.
I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the
I'm
way over
using
yonder.
the one that is basically the same as the default, but circle is evade and R1 is iconic
You
feat.
save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's
Because
a
the
hero
other ones
to us
changed too many
locals.
buttons, and I've been playing
Don't
too
worry.
long now
You'll know her when you see
to learn
her,
more
right
new
enough.
button combinations.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Yeah, so that's the button combination I was using, the button mapping I was using in the fight with the Ahriman, or however you pronounce it, the little, like, special guy. And it is tricky, because my brain does want it to be circle, but I've also started training my, like, trigger finger to go to dodge also. So it was a little mix of both happening. We'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah, I am using... This is my button map. Oh, and I want to switch... Whoops. How do I change? Oh, okay. Add to shortcuts. Actually, what I think I should do is this. And then I can use potions separately, and then if that is a mistake, we'll fix it. But, you know, this game does have so many, even though you can't customize the whole button map,
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
it does have so many customizable options that I feel like you gotta keep trying different setups of things to see what works best for how you play the game, which I really like. You can't just stay set in one, like, set it and forget it mode for the whole time. Okay, you guys are docile, so I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. I'm not trying to fight you. You're pretty and you're nice. Okay, that, I believe, is so very far away. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. A feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
It has customization in a different way than has been in past games, which is fun, even though the character development is very linear. Yeah, like, you really get to build your fighter in a way that is much more akin to an action game than to a typical JRPG, where it's just like, when you get new weapons, you use them, and that's sort of the extent of it. You have so many ability options.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
And therefore so many... Like, there's all the attributes, and then there's all the accessories that support those attributes that mean you can
They're in
make
trouble.
things so many different ways.
We got you cornered, Feathers.
Feathers?
You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Hey, we don't believe in that here.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you. We're all ready. Fire and flame!
So satisfying.
Help me, boy. Over here!
No, come back to him.
I've heard Torgal. To me, boy. Fire and flame.
Fire and flame. Oh, see, now the problem is that it's trying to use the lightning rod to jump into the air, and that's not what I want.
I've heard Torgal. That's better.
Take this.
Hell yeah. Oh no, Muse. Is there a storm happening in Texas right now? Or is this just general Texas bullshit? Hi, beautiful.
You're safe now.
Ooh,
White heart, I presume.
little wiggles. Friends.
Do you know her, boy?
Ooh.
That scar. It couldn't be.
Stop it.
No,
It's you. You survived.
God, look at the detail on those feathers.
And you found yourself a flock.
I can't get over every single little wiggle.
Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on.
General Texas BS, our independent
sorted
power
the
grid can't handle the
bastards,
demand
then.
for electricity. Yeah, I can't
knew
tell
you
with extreme
would.
hot or extreme cold.
And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
And all the weather at this point
Thankfully
is
they
extreme
did.
one or the other.
And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Aww.
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. Lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Beautiful. Look at that leather work. It's gorgeous. Little eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Is that time off? Time off is carrying around a human?
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No.
Oh, this is that guy.
That
Who
fellow
was
a
such an
bearer.
asshole, by
Must
the
have been
way.
my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am.
Also, that was
Pay me no
5 years
mind.
ago, and he remembers that?
Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
White-winged wonder. Ah, added to the memory wall? Chocobo unlocked. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia and X to mount the Chocobo. Hell yeah! Oh, you clocked. I have 20 renown. box over here? I'd probably have been over here already. Yeah, and opened that box. Okay. Return to the hideaway. So now I guess we're actually ready to do that.
Now, where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
I bought an orchestration roll. We'll talk to you in a second, Gav.
I think it's all right to touch him.
Got nothing for me, huh? Off limits, that means you. How can it mean me? I'm in charge of the whole place. Ambrosia's tack. Like, you're essentially telling me something is off limits in my house. Oh, okay. A bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak with each other in person. We spend all our time together, do we not? But for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Love, Jill. Doesn't say love, but love, Jill. Now, Nectar, we'll talk. Okay, let's go talk to Gav, and then we'll talk to Nectar.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. and Drake's tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place,
You're
however,
right, I'm dumb.
where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
He did it himself, okay?
Well, it's settled then.
He earned his way to being a billionaire.
What are we waiting for? Eh? Huh?
Nectar! Otto's counter is now open. Following hideaway facilities are now available. Alliant reports, the Patrons Whisper, the Hunt Board. All three are located near Otto in the mess. In the mess.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Oh, over here. Okay.
That broom's as ragged as...
So Mather's all right.
Hey! Look at that little icon of his little head. Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The Hunt Board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew all that already. And that's why I need your help, as I need not remind you, Kupo. I am the mightiest of all Bloomagoals. No fiend of the forest or ghoul of the Greensburg can measure up to... I can't read that fast. Up to Nectar the Bold, Kupo. I won't allow it. Thank you, Twitch Lag.
Right. Well, leaving your
the Bold.
mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Thank you, Kupo. It's good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board. So if there's anything you know, Kupo, need to know, Kupo, I'm your Moogle. Okay. Notorious Marks. Did that one. The Angel of Death. Belphegor. So do those then show up? so you just have to know where they are and then go find them. Clairview, Sanbrec, the Broken Hilt, Rosaria.
And how may I assist you today? How may I help you today? Of course.
Who's over here? Medicine Girl. Why was she important? Because she definitely was.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Clive and his outlaw allies plot to take advantage of the distraction provided by the war unfolding in the east by turning their own attentions west for Drastanis and Drake's Breath. But first they will need to secure a ship from Clive's Uncle Byron in Port Isolde. Bearer Cullings. Okay.
Very good.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue
Branding,
every
baby.
item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. My renown is at 55. A whole section of the Hideaway for his fan mail. Cool. Oh, 400 ability points.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Oh, he's now got his own
Fancy a look at
spot.
the list, do you?
Instead of just hanging out on the side
Quick
of the
look.
bar or whatever.
Think you can help?
No, there's nothing for me to do. Let's go find our side quest. Way the fork over there. Oh boy. How do I even get there? Okay.
That broom's as ragged as goat's locks.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells... How much water can a flower...
Goodness gracious.
It's not the ether.
It won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your... Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just... Well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she... Well, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
This is the last mission you did. It's interesting that they're growing things in, like, the lowest place in the hideaway that you would think would get the least amount of light. It's so hard to tell.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Isn't there always trouble in Rosaria? Thank goodness for autosave because my PS5 turned off and the power flickered. Oh no.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martell.
Martell. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard.
A gift from
For your
the
service.
backyard.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things.
Old Sid.
He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's
Run all the way
regards.
back there.
Them old apples were enough to cut.
That broom's as ragged as ghost locks.
You think it's all right to touch him?
Back, are ya? What's that for you, dear? Anything else?
All the way back to our buddy.
It's not
They say thank you. Okay, bye.
Housebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Experimental record from the head botanist. Foundations of Velesthian botany. But no boxes for me to kick open for myself. Guess we keep moving.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Solidarity forever. Torgal!
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay, we will do that in just a moment. Alright, we back. Hell yeah.
Faster!
Oh, because Jill gets a chocobo too. Look at that. Imagine if they put Torgal on a chocobo.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price. I'd pay more if I could. I'll find it at good home. I'd pay more if I could. I reckon that's fair. Keep to the roads now.
King of the roads now.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself. That's a fair old scar you got there, by the way. How'd you get it?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
I heard it were 1,000.
Just running back and forth in circles.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Shut up, Rock. Oh, no wonder they gave you a... I was about to say horse. A chocobo. You got a long ways to go.
Yeah!
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Spooky. Looking at this, you just passed the town of Amber, correct? Yes.
Fly, Ambrosia. More of my mother's men.
Oh, fight on the chocobo? Hell yeah. the efficient way to do it. Alright, get down. Did seem like there should be something good over here if we were gonna run into them. That is very far away. As far as it would take to get there, anyway. Something's going on over there. Wicked combo. Where's the thing I saw over here? Was that... So that's a chest, essentially? I guess? Okay, we completed our loop. Yes, and now we want to continue again to the left. That can't be good. Look, another chest. Yeah. This way. I don't know if I went into this little nook over here. I just want to look here real quick. take us back where we've been. We're gonna go this way. And then to the left. You went down. Okay, hang on. I would like to go back up for a second if I can. Is this where we were? Jump down there. Okay. Interesting. Oh, good. Blood.
Blood, Clive.
Thanks. I see it.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Okay.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria. Stay down!
I should be like, you answered to my mother, don't you?
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Pet Torgal. Pet Torgal.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh God. Okay, this is a lot.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We got a ways to go. But it feels like I should look around this place. I'm a little surprised there's nothing. Okay.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. No need to ride from here.
Well, if I had known that, I wouldn't have bothered riding at all.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
The Empire would have us live in the Deadlands.
Well, good thing we got off a chocobo to walk under a bridge.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Item? No. Okay. Not trying to fight you, just trying to mind my business.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I think I can go in here at all, but let me go look at that other door again. Okay.
We should start with the main gate and see where that gets us.
Why are you all here? Because that means there's probably something?
That's the main gate.
What? Not interested.
And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
I had a nickel for every sharp fang. I recognize I can sell them, but... New obelisk.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, get enough
Fuck off! I'm the jealous bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! Bleeding horse! I
said
Where you filth!
Back to your sties!
Cut you down where you stand!
Just try it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
As long as it is abandoned. We don't know. Black light burn.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I hate the little scuttling noises. Okay, isn't this where I tried to go in before? I feel like it is. It's just ahead of the times.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned, then.
Story reasons, yeah.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
It's like, oh, we're doing this then, are we? Have you noticed I have a wolf?
Or not.
Burning blade.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Ooh! What a comeback!
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Wade!
Sir Wade.
Oh, just hug. For fuck's sake. Ian!
We can speak inside.
How are you, my friend? I know you're way past me in the game, which is why I have not been able to sneak into your streams.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas,
I'm glad I can watch.
there is
I've had...
only so much a handful
I know this
of
is the
aging
challenge that I've
shields
never
can
encountered
do
before
against
of
the
playing
might
a
of
an
empire.
actually new game.
But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant.
I'm good.
Of
I'm
late,
good.
though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother?
We know
doesn't
it's your
make
mother.
sense.
We got it.
Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord.
Just gotta make it
but in
extra
case you
clear.
haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm.
We know.
She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastport.
Rename this stream. You waited till my mother hears
And
about this.
Since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Okay, but she thinks her beloved son is dead.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They
Clive
march
is
in
not
full
the
force for
beloved
Buick
son, in
Bridge.
case anyone has forgotten.
So do we.
Make ready.
I love that every modern Final Fantasy has some form of salute.
This is their main
And they're
host.
all different, but they're all
If we
almost the
remove
same.
the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening
Annabella sucks,
somewhere
but she did
else.
give birth to two dominants and is the stepmother and
If
of
I do
another.
nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Bahamut? The little prince boy? I gotta look at the relationships
Yours
again.
and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well.
Of course.
If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
Bahamut the prince boy. I mean...
So Wade,
sure, he's a
let
man,
us do our
the prince
duty.
boy.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Oh, I am allowed to travel. Okay. What is this one? Okay. I always love checking a new shop, even though they all have the same stuff.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
You probably can't, but thank you. Desert Rose.
I will be here should you need aught else.
Good to know. Oh wait, so now I could go do those hunts. Ow, ow, ow. If I could remember where they are.
That broom's as ragged as goat.
And how may I assist you today?
Allow me to educate you.
I love that they made, like, the smartest person in the game who knows the most about what's going on. This cool woman. Vivian Ninetails.
Here's the latest information I have.
Wealthy noble. Oh, Byron. Wait, where's his mother? Oh, here. They're not even indicating the relationship. Although they're not indicating a relationship between her and the Emperor either. Former Duchess of Rosaria, now Empress of the Holy Empire of Sambrek, it was ever her purpose in life to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husbands. That's why? That she might enter in league with a force she judged the mightier. Now she rules over Rosaria as vicereine of the imperial province, for which she rules with a cruelty and contempt for the baseborn that was unknown in Archduke Elwin's day. So it doesn't seem that they're necessarily married. I guess that I don't know exactly what vicereine means.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
And so far, always bad.
So Martha's all right.
Yep. Others weren't so lucky.
Okay, Clairview and the Broken Hilt. Clairview, Sanbrek, the Broken Hilt, Rosaria. Clairview. Okay, I think it's by this one. Oh, it's over here. So maybe we want to go to Northreach and go south, actually.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
We spend half
I have to find it before it will show up on the, yeah, it seems like it, before it'll show up on the map. I'm not engaging. Just finding my sparky bits and looking for the little purple boy. Possibly that thing? Feels like it's gonna be that thing. Another knockoff Garuda. Oh, let me turn the sound down a little bit because they get so loud in the fights.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
Give me thunder. 75 renown down at the bottom. Clouded Eye used in crafting. Look at that little clapping Moogle.
I know I will.
Okay. The other one was in Rosaria, but I don't remember where. So let's just go here and then we'll figure it out. The name will look familiar to me when I see it, probably. Maybe it won't look familiar to me. Oh, the broken hilt. Yes, here, that's it. I love your use of lunge a bunch. I was doing it at the very start and then stopped and only just mastered it for the fireness. Oh, lunge is so good. Folks who listen to the podcast who've been watching me play are like, oh, I should lunge more. It is definitely a favorite technique of mine. You cover a lot of distance, you do damage, but it is so neat that you get so many abilities and everybody can play to their own individual style. It is really great. Like, so much flexibility within just one single character that you're playing as. Okay, we're in the vicinity of what we're looking for. It's not going to be past this bridge. What was it? And where is it? It's a scarecrow. We're gonna fight a scarecrow. Kind of use icon skills to get stagger and then go to lunges and magic burst. I do the opposite. That's funny. I save, not save, but save my iconic abilities for after they're staggered. Then I just like pummel them with all the extra stuff. Where? Where is our beast? Like, I'm not trying to fight all these things. Just try to fight the special boy. Which I feel like is probably that thing. I use icon abilities to stagger and then use limit break once they're staggered. I use limit break kind of whenever it's full, or when I need to heal, which is often. Oh, actually, speaking of. Next. Belphegor. Okay, this is harder than the last one. rank B instead of a rank C. But here we go.
Wild wyvern. Adversary.
So close. Stagger already. Oh, bad. Yikes.
Come on.
Heal me, please.
Too slow.
Oh, I was trying to dodge and it didn't happen. You can open the items in battle? Yeah. I've never done it, but I knew that you could, because you gotta be able to have access to your stuff. I also wish Torgal's heal was a little more effective, but, you know, it doesn't make any sense that he can heal at all, so you can't really complain. He's still the best boy. He is indeed still the best boy. Okay, hold on. I think of it as him casting regen. His regen has gone up from 5 to 7 HP, I think.
A wild wife. Nice area.
Entirely missed him.
Too slow.
Couldn't find my potion button in time. Fusilia's regen in FF4 was just as useless in the 2D version. That is very true.
wild wyvern in Rosaria.
Already better. Fucking ridiculous.
Fire and flame!
Lateral justice. How is that even possible?
Nice try.
Help me, boy.
trying to let the limit break heal me right now, not even trying to be in it. Woo.
No good.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nice try.
I just need some healing to happen right now. Or not. Cool.
Over here! To me, boy!
Too slow.
Garuda!
Too slow.
I can't go on.
Maybe it's too hard for me right now. That was pretty close. Oh boy. All right, I do think I need to stop at this point for today, unfortunately. I ran over a bit as it was. So we're going to call it here. And we will go where? Where will we go? I don't know. I always want to raid to other people playing 16, but I can never. I'm always scared that we're going to get spoiled if we do it. Where is this? Oh, they're not past me. Cool. Okay, great. Let's go here. We're going to raid to somebody new, which I love to do. Okay. There's those follower raid emotes for the chat. And I will catch you all, I would guess, tomorrow. Same time, same place. Same bat time, same Chocobo channel. for some more of this. Stick around for the raid if you would. It really helps build our community and the community of the folks that I raid to. Thanks for hanging out today, and I'll see y'all real soon.